So, welcome back. I'm shooting this on my iPhone because I still haven't figured out how can I improve my sound without a microphone. And I have to shoot this during the daytime because I don't have like a professional lighting here. But I figured out that the best way to continue with this channel is just like to keep on with those videos and focus on one topic each day. I will probably not be able to post each day, but today I wanted to talk about building a training foundation in the beginning when you have no experience in working out, or if you're someone like me, you probably don't know this, but like 5 years ago, I wasn't very fit. I was actually getting to my doctor's office, getting some routine blood work done, and as my doctor was analyzing it, my doctor was telling me that you know, that if you continue living that way, like I did that at that time, that I would feel the consequences in 10 to 15 years. I was like 32 years old at the time, feeling more like a 20-year-old. And, I would feel like the consequences is like getting maybe some kind of illness or diseases because of my lifestyle. And my lifestyle at that point was drinking just a little bit, but routinely, and coping with stress with food, and don't really working out at all, sleeping very bad, had like stressful life at the time. So that was my starting point. So you didn't know that about me, but you know now. So it wasn't easy, and it's never easy for someone who starts out working out in the beginning because you don't really have any foundation, any habits built. So imagine me on a November evening, had a stressful day at work. I just downloaded some stupid 5K program from my Samsung Health app and decided that this time I'm gonna get through the next 12 to 15 weeks and finish that 5K just somehow, but I need to train for that. And it's dark, it's windy, and I'm already outside and thinking about like maybe I should go out now. Procrastinating, and then I would just skip and think about like I do the run next time, and then I would skip again, and I would skip as long as 5-6 weeks had passed, and then I would just like think that maybe I should just like I'm not built for working out. Also, I'm not just like the guy who can do that. So that's why in the beginning you just have to build a foundation, a habit that helps you get into a routine. It's incredibly hard in the beginning to find motivation and discipline. So what I did was I signed up for a gym that was the closest to me. It was not the cheapest, but it was the closest because that like made the hurdle to go and do something so much smaller, because it was literally just like 100 meters away from my flat. So the next hurdle was probably thinking about like that I needed to be fit to get into the gym like beforehand, because when you're not fit, you have the stupid stupid thought that only fit people go into the gym, right? You don't think of yourself as someone who's fit or who's gonna be fit, who belongs into the gym. You think that only fit people go into the gym, and that's why you don't belong into the gym. It's so stupid, but that's the next hurdle. But I think I say to you, just go there, make some stupid exercise. Nobody there really knows what they're doing. Probably like 90% of gym goers, they don't they don't know what they're doing. They're just doing some exercises they have seen on the internet, and so can you. But in the beginning, it's just of going out there and doing something for at least 2 to 3 months. It's the same with running. So if you have to stop every, I don't know, 10 seconds, then just walk for 5 minutes and then run 10 seconds. And then just call it a run or a walk run. And if you keep on doing that, you will improve over time. At one point, when I was not really ready for running and getting those niggles and like pains everywhere, the best part of my day was usually like going for a power walk to my cab, because I was driving cab at the time, because it was the only time of the day where I was moving. The other time of the day I was just like sitting in my cab and driving around. So I was, after a couple of months, that was making my mood so much better. And I had that routine, and I was, after a while, I was not getting out of breath for the power work, and I was like implementing those small little runs in my like in the morning when I was going to work. Then another powerful tool is shaping. So you should shape your surroundings. For example, putting your training clothes somewhere ready the day before you go into the run, because when you see them, you're getting reminded that, okay, I wanted to get on the run this evening, because otherwise you will find another reason doing something different. And if your clothes are, dirty from the previous run or so on, it will make it so much harder to go for a run again. What was helping me at that time was that I was communicating about my desire to run a 5K or to run more frequently to my friends. And you know what? There are a lot of friends you have, or like a lot of people you probably know, and one of them is probably like doing something, going to the gym or going for a run or playing some other sports. Just ask and communicate about your own desire, and I swear to you, like, some of your friends may do the same, like a friend did to me. Was calling me at one point, just like out of the blue, and telling me, hey, do you want to go on a run with me? Let's just go on a slow run. And that particular friend of mine who I was running at the time, he was calling me probably 5, 6, 7 times during the next couple of months. So that way I got another run in each week, and I didn't need to find that motivation inside of me, because he was reminding me about my own goals, which I communicated to him before. It's clear, right? So then positive self-talk is very important, because every run where you don't finish an interval, or where you have to finish maybe a little bit earlier, because there are like loads of reasons why you sometimes, cannot finish a run, or just like go for a 5 or 10 minute run, and then for some reason it doesn't work. Be kind to yourself and talk to yourself in a friendly manner. Say to yourself that that just the act of getting out, putting on your clothes, your running clothes or your workout clothes, and trying is better than doing nothing. And I swear to you, it will still contribute to your habit building routine for the next 2 or 3 months. Well, what else? Is there something else I missed? Well, I think that's a good time to ask you, my followers, or people who are just like saw this video on the internet, like, are there any tips you would give to people who saw that video, like how to motivate yourself or how to build that discipline in the beginning when you don't have any motivation or discipline at all, so that after a while, when you have done that, you can stick to a routine rather than, motivate yourself again. Because right now, after running 5 years, it really doesn't take me any motivation to go outside. It's just a habit. I know that after a hard day at work, I know that there's a time allocated during my day, during the 24 hours we all have, that I could use for at least a short run, and I just go outside. It's just like riding a bicycle. If you once achieve that point, you don't need to find any motivation anymore. You just do it, and it will never, I swear to you, it will never ever feel as hard as the day when you decided to go on your first run. Promise. Peace. Have a nice run.